How does gelatinization create consistent texture in starch-thickened sauces? Imagine biting into a sauce that's perfectly smooth and velvety every time. That's the magic of gelatinization at work. When you heat starch in a liquid, something fascinating happens. The tiny starch granules start to soak up water and swell. As the temperature rises, these granules burst open, releasing starch molecules like amylose and amylopectin into the liquid. These molecules spread out and form a network that traps water, thickening the sauce evenly. Getting the right texture depends on a few key points. First, the amount of starch used must match the amount of liquid. Too much starch can cause lumps, while too little makes the sauce runny. Next, controlling the temperature is important. Different starches gelatinize at different temperatures. For example, flour begins to thicken at lower temperatures than cornstarch. Heating to the right temperature fully activates the starch's thickening power without breaking down the gel. Stirring during cooking is also essential. It keeps the starch granules from clumping together and ensures they all swell evenly. This continuous movement helps create a smooth, uniform sauce. After cooking, letting the sauce rest allows the starch molecules to settle and stabilize. This step helps the sauce keep its thickness when served hot or cold. Knowing how gelatinization works helps chefs choose the right starch for each dish. For example, cornstarch needs to be cooked thoroughly to avoid a raw taste and to achieve a glossy finish. Flour, on the other hand, thickens at lower temperatures and can withstand longer cooking times. Root starches like tapioca gelatinize quickly and form shiny, stable gels, but they may behave differently if cooked for too long. A common technique is to mix starch with cold water before adding it to hot liquids. This slurry prevents lumps and ensures even gelatinization. Constant stirring and temperature control during cooking are the best ways to get a smooth, consistent sauce. Adjusting the type of starch and how you cook it allows you to customize the thickness and mouthfeel of your sauces, gravies, and soups. In essence, gelatinization is what makes starch-thickened sauces reliably smooth and uniform. It's a process that transforms a simple mixture into a rich, cohesive sauce that holds together beautifully on the plate.